The court, Terrell Howard, Jamal Barnes Jr. out Bellamy, and their stopper, the big man, Tyquan Scott. Head coach, Hernando Planels Jr. looking to wrap up second place with a win here tonight and clinch that first round bye. Coach, what's the key to this game?
Well, I'm excited to see this game because you have two of the most highly proficient offenses in the league going against each other with a lot on the line.
So the Slashers win that opening throwdown. The Slashers in purple. Buzzsaw coming out in the gray. They run the pick for Tony Crosby the second. Finding the cutter, Smith. A face-off. They're going to say a violation against the stopper, Scott.
Yeah, that's where you cannot swipe down if there's a differential in bounces, and that's what Ty Scott did right there.
All right, here we go. First face-off of the game. Amir Smith, a huge running start, and no one's going to get there.
We've talked about it all night. You're either going to come in high or come in fast. Smith just came in fast.
He's such a good attacker. I mean, there's not a lot of players in this league that would want to go against Amir Smith in a face-off.
So the Slashers got a chance to rest after winning game one, but the Buzzsaw, the team that's still warm. Karshins, he can shoot from the outside. Let's go with a 4. Rebound goes to Lawbacher. Tony Crosby getting a little slick with it behind the back. Into Smith, gobbled up there by Tyquan Scott. Scott again with a huge block. Smith stays with it off the window, but no bucket.
Yeah, you can't take that many bounces down there on offense. You've got to get out.
Barnes Jr. How did he even catch that pass behind him and slams it in?
He caught Carson's bounce perfectly.
Yeah, he got lucky that Karshins was just completely out of position.
In SlamBall, there's 4 ways to score. 3 points for a slam, 2 points anything else inside the trans, 3 points for a shot off the wood. There's a 3, that's the dunk. And you get 4 points if you take a shot and make it from outside the arc.
It was great timing right there. What you can see the Buzzsaw are doing is they're doubling Tony Crosby. And when they double Tony Crosby, they have one less defender on the wing to go ahead and tramp deny those cutters.
So this is essentially a battle for second place here in SlamBall. As the head coach for the Mob, who would you rather play?
Oh, we have no preference. We have no preference. Whichever team earns it.
I set you up for that one.
You did.
But you handled it like a pro. Lawbacher throws up the big alley-oop, and Smith with no stopper throws it down.
Smith, great job coming in on the wing cut there for the alley-oop. You get the stopper off balance all day long.
Howard showing the handles. Gets into the bottom scoring zone off the window. Tries to get it back. Ooh. You had to feel that one.
I felt that one.
Yeah, the island is not soft.
You talk about soft. I don't think there's anything on this court that was soft. I was running out there.
Crosby tried to put a little English on it. Somehow threw it back up and in.
And great scorers always find a way to score.
Oh, a little crossover by Howard. Said, get off me, little man. Just like hockey, we make substitutions on the fly. You don't have to stop play to get the new guys on the court. Carson's the stopper coming in on the offense. Lawbacher, a run to the rim, throws it down.
Lawbacher can really lull you to sleep, and sometimes the stopper doesn't get in when he attacks.
Raymond Taylor from Wichita, Kansas.
Lawbacher was a big D1 track star at Oregon too, so let's not put anything past him.
Here comes Taylor
stopper
again.
back.
One jump, gets the stopper out of position. Abdul Haq resets off the wall. Off the side tramp, give me that. Carson's with a huge block.
Yeah, that was a missed opportunity there, John, because the stopper wasn't back and the Buzzsaw saw it. Sometimes eyes just get real big and your bounce is a little bit off when you know you got a wide open slam.
That's Carson's missing everything. So Crosby's getting direct traffic. They're only guarding him one-on-one. Smith off the backboard.
Taekwon Scott having a few words too on the way down. I love that.
Loose ball. Carson's with the outlet. Let's see if Crosby can get anything going here.
They're on the break. Watch the weak side wing cut.
Laubacher couldn't get the dribble going. Thrown into the wall, causing the turnover. Crosby leads the league in hits, and he shows you why.
At 5'6", he's not afraid to come hit you.
Carson's to Laubacher, and there he is again. There's that man.
That seemed like a great execution of the wing cuts coming in 1 and a 2, and just read whatever the stopper wants to give you.
It was perfect execution of their offense. You've got one wing cutter going 2, and you got the opposite wing cutter going 1.
Deep shot by Taylor. And that's it for the first quarter. The Slashers making a statement in that first quarter. An 11-point lead, as they say, second place is not wrapped up just yet. Amir Smith flying through. Laubacher gets a jam. And the Slashers up 18-7 after 1. Beautiful shot of the Las Vegas Strip. We are back inside Cox Pavilion. We get ready for the start of the second quarter alongside, you hungry, bro?
If you don't hear me talking, it's because I'm sitting here eating.
All right, a little Old Trapper. Old Trapper is a founding sponsor of the SlamBall League. They've given all the athletes a chance to refuel after practices and games with real protein. I see you down at least a bag of those every game.
Hey, if it's not Old Trapper, I ain't eating it. This is the best beef jerky I've ever had. And now that it's in the booth, like I said, if I'm not talking, I'm eating.
All right, I guess it's just me and Brendan Kirsch here for the second quarter. John Dornbos is enjoying himself some Old Trapper. Flying high. I think Scott hit his head on the rim. Slashers with an 11-point lead and denied by Carsons. Little cookie action. Jamal Barnes Jr. trying to get the Buzzsaw back in it. Oh, crossover. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Barnes couldn't finish. Here comes Bellamy. The monster jam, and the Buzzsaw have new life here in the second quarter.
Great look right there. Every time the ball goes baseline to the short corner, watch the cuts coming over the island. Sometimes that opens up the scoring bed.
Carsons has been taking a lot of outside shots. He's building a house out there. Pass into the scoring zone, couldn't throw it in. Outlet pass. Scott, one-on-one with Scott. Scott on Scott, and it was Taekwon who won that one. And 2 in the bottom scoring bed, turnover. So substitutions for both teams as the Slashers set up their offense. JD, you good? You still eating?
I'm good. I just got that last bite in. So thank you for having me back. It's good to be with you.
All right. Old Trapper should just send you like a truckload of that stuff to your house.
I wouldn't say no. I'll tell you that right now.
It does smell good.
It's delicious. I'll tell you that.
Old Trapper, only the best. Howard, get that out of here. Nathan Carsons. Amir Smith from the island sets up Tony Time.
And did you see how close Tony Crosby was to the slam zone when he went for the one tramp lob? He only needed about a step and a half to still be able to attack.
Bellamy. Abdul Haq caught it at his ankles. Everything but the finish.
Great hustle to get it back and keep him alive.
Howard off the mark. It did hit the rim. Shot clock's at 12, but it's the Slashers coming away. Crosby Throws it up for Smith. And somehow gets the friendly roll.
He's close, he's close. He's close. Hands down at the same time. His hands down at the same time.
Slashers with a 13-point lead.
Contact is the same. Easy.
Hawk from the wing. Another block by Karshins. He is stepping up big for the Slashers.
Get out.
Has he been eating some old Trapper?
Bounce differential.
Raymond Taylor with the bigger bounce. Pulls the Buzzsaw within 10.
Buzzsaw need to lock down defensively here. Very precarious position up for the Slashers to be up 10. Buzzsaw down with a minute 21 left.
That's a 2-point shot to beat the shot clock violation. The Buzzsaw thought it was probably 2 players in the same tramp. A travel violation against the Buzzsaw. Under a minute to play in this first half.
Yeah, Taylor was looking to make contact with the defender on the island to cause a violation. Defender moved out of the way and then became a travel.
Smith. And there's a travel on the Slashers.
Wait, 40 seconds. It's the same, no, he's getting up here. Same exact play. Okay, all right.
Taylor off the bounce. Everyone lets him go. No contact inside the slam zone. And Abdul Haq. No. Karshins again with a stop.
Amazing stop, and he was late. They had the bounce differential. He made the stop late.
Laubacher throws it up, and a perfect pass to Amir Smith.
Great job getting the stopper off balance with the wing cut on the backside.
Don't touch him.
7 seconds to play here in this first half. Howard has Abdul Haq cutting, missed him. Got to reset. 1 second. The Slashers mean business. They take a 31-16 lead into the half as Stanley Fletcher Jr. is fired up. Amir Smith leading all scorers with 17 points. Off the pretty dime from Laubacher, there's Smith skying high. Slashers with the lead at the half. We are at the half here on our main event here. It's the Slashers in 3rd place. They have a chance to wrap up 2nd place with a win tonight, but the Buzzsaw need a little comeback if they want to wrap up that first round bye. Alongside Brendan Kirsch, John Dornbos, I'm John Schriffen. The Slashers, huge lead. Did you expect that?
You know, I expected it to be a more closely contested event, but I'm not so sure the Buzzsaw are out of it. It is a precarious situation to be in right now. They've really got to come out of this quarter hot in order to close the gap.
All right, for the Buzzsaw, they find themselves down. JD, maybe they leave a little old Trapper at the half.
Hey, they might. You know what's funny is you talk about stoppers, right? Karshins has 7 stops, and Scott has 3. Give it up to Karshins just coming out and dominating underneath the hoop.
Now it's Alonzo Scott hitting his chin on the rim. And then there's your man, the long snapper, Karshins coming through.
He's coming in. It takes a stopper to know a stopper, baby. I love him.
And Tony Crosby the second with a little turnaround jumper inside the Tramps. Teams are starting to double down on Tony Crosby Jr. He's been the distributor now, and his teammates have now stepped up. You see the Slashers with a big lead at the half. So you said the Buzzsaw not out of it. What do they need to change here to start this 3rd quarter?
Well, it all starts with Ty Scott. The defense in slam ball, if your stopper can come up with some big plays and fire the ball as an outlet pass and get the Buzzsaw out on the break a little bit faster, they'll have an opportunity to close the gap faster, and all of a sudden it can become a game with maybe even 1 or 2 minutes left in this quarter.
Started off with a throwdown, punched away, and the Slashers track it down. So Crosby puts it on the floor, outruns the D. Throws it up, and look at that play out of the half. Alonzo Scott skying high.
Little behind the back, little softball underhand alley-oop pass by Tony Crosby right here. Little behind the back, whoops, there you go, take it home.
You don't have to worry about that travel that didn't get called in. And here's the steal, Alonzo Scott. Freestyling. Laubacher off the window. Ooh.
That was a big fall right there. Great job by Laubacher getting out of the scoring trap so Crosby could enter it.
Lane just rims out. Let's see what Jamal Barnes Jr. has. He saw Carson's and he wanted to reset. Nice dish to Bellamy.
That's that cut that opens up when you get the ball to the short corner on the baseline if the stopper turns his head.
Carson's getting in on the offense. Nobody guards him.
Watch.
Now the stopper's out of place. Let's see if the Buzzsaw can make them pay, and they do. The lay-in is good for Howard. So there's that danger of bringing your stopper up.
That's exactly right, and they brought him all the way up, and Laubacher covered back, but he's just not as proficient a stopper as the other guy is.
Shot clock. Violation. And the Buzzsaw find themselves down by 13 with the ball. Howard punched away again by Carsons.
Great job.
Throwing it up, and there's Taekwon Scott with the stuff. Getting a little careless by the Slashers. They see the shot clock's down to 4. Alley-oop and a big slam, Alonzo Scott. A 16-point lead for the Slashers. And they do it just like their name, slashing from the wing. Amir Smith, he's got 20 points.
Perfect execution there in the one tramp lob.
Oh, Raymond Taylor with a mid-air adjustment. We see you.
You talk about ball fakes in basketball. In slam ball, you got like 2 or 3 ball fakes in midair. And Carsons was just, he was nose to nose with him the entire time, so great job.
Crosby had it poked away by Abdul Haq. Carsons has to race back, and he's out of position. No bucket. That's called a travel.
Yeah, Malik was just too excited there. He saw that there was no stopper back, and he went to attack and just footwork.
Scott, just saved by Taekwon Scott. And here's the Buzzsaw. They've got numbers again. Abdul Haq fumbled with it.
One thing to watch here is the Slashers are sending a lot of guys to the island. All the Buzzsaw have to do is make contact with one of those guys, and that's a violation.
Shot clock's at 1. The deep shot. The Buzzsaw, it takes them a long time to get into their offensive sets right now.
Yeah, they like to break. They're a breaking team, and that's what they want to do a majority of the time.
Another travel. They lead the league in turnovers. And that's not helping their comeback cause.
You said it takes them a while to get into their offense. We're going into the 4th quarter, and I still don't think they've gotten into their offense this game.
Smith, the monster bounce. Here's the hammer.
You got to watch out for Amir Smith in the open floor. He just can attack so hard and so fast. I'm not sure any stopper in the league can defend it.
Chase Bass looking for a cutter. Into the bottom tramp. How about Chase Bass? His first action here in slam ball. He's got himself a highlight. 4 seconds to play in this 3rd quarter. Deep shot by Smith. It's the Slashers with a big lead. You see Hernando Planels Jr. calling his guys over. They need to regroup to enter into this 4th quarter. Amir Smith throws it down. 1 more quarter to play in the main event. We get set for the start of the fourth quarter alongside 14-year NFL vet John Dornbosch, head coach of the Mob, Brendan Kirsch. I'm John Schriffen. And how about a little steal? Raymond Taylor getting on the floor. This is what the Buzzsaw need to do to come back. Remember, the 2 seed is on the line tonight. If the Buzzsaw win, they wrap up a first-round bye. If the Slashers win, there's still a chance they could get the 2nd spot.
And what the Buzzsaw really need to look to do to get back in this game quick is to cause violations. The Slashers have been sending men to the island. The Buzzsaw need to intentionally jump in one of those men, cause the violation, get the face-off, so everything moving forward is a violation point.
And on the face-off, the clock does stop, the 5-minute running quarter clock here in the 4th.
4 seconds, 4 seconds.
Here's Bass. He'll take a deep 4, left is short. Scott finds Lawbacher. Behind his back, gets his rebound, puts it in for 2. Abdul Haq.
Easy, 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 easy.
As slow as everybody is to get up off the floor, you can just tell how gassed guys are right now. As Abdul Haq commits the violation, and Alonzo Scott will get a face-off.
Yeah, conditioning is SlamBall and so important. If anybody has spent time on trampolines anywhere, you know what a great workout it is. Now combine that with running, hitting, passing, 2 straight games a night. It's hard work.
Alonzo Scott making his move to the bucket.
Yeah, Malik got in just a little bit too early there, took his 2nd bounce too early, and Alonzo Scott is such a dangerous attacker, you can't give him that opportunity.
That might be the game right there. I know there's 3:15 to play in this 4th, but the Slashers have not been letting up by 22.
Yeah, you're going to need something special to happen here for the Buzzsaw to be able to close the gap.
It's Tony time.
Carson's again coming up big.
He's played so well tonight. I've been so impressed by all the stopper play tonight. Trey Landers for the Raft.
I'll tell you what the Buzzsaw don't want. They don't want Tony Crosby going off, making this the Tony Crosby show. And they need to just kind of, they got to do something with Carson's underneath and get him off balance, because whatever they've done, it hasn't worked.
2:30 to play here in the 4th. Crosby, the careless turnover.
I'm a big Lawbacher fan. He hustles, he plays hard. At the break, all he was saying is, guys, this is our season, man. We got to keep this thing rolling. Keep the gas, keep the pedal on the gas, and let's bring home a victory.
Yeah, he's a great player, and the thing about Lawbacher is he has improved every single week during the season. Sometimes you see guys plateau at the beginning of the season and they never get better, and sometimes you watch guys that are able to improve with every game. Lawbacher's one of those guys.
With the playoffs starting on Tuesday, Coach, how big is that first-round bye for the 1st and 2nd place teams?
It's huge. I mean, not only do you punch your ticket to the semifinals, but just to be able to rest, heal some minor injuries that are probably lingering, and to be able to have 3 full days of practice heading into that, it's big.
You talk about healing those little injuries. It's the nicks that just haunt players, right?
No doubt.
Nagging injuries, so to rest those is key.
Yeah, John, you know, it's just like football.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Bellamy, where did that come from?
Yeah, all these guys are playing hurt, I can assure you. They may not be injured, but every single one of them is playing hurt.
Oh, the injury rate of this is 100%. You play, you're going to get hurt.
Easy.
Carsons was clearing the lane for Crosby. And Amir Smith. He's up to 26 points to lead all scorers.
He got up on that one. Good job hitting him on the dive cut.
All right, now put on your coaching hat for the Mob. Watching this game, what do you take away as the head coach for the Mob?
Just how much every team has improved since the season started. I think when the season started, I would have told you that we could beat every single team in the league pretty easily, just to be completely honest. Now you see the level of play, and everybody has closed the gap. I mean, the Slashers offense looks eerily similar to the Mob's in some instances.
What are you talking about? You see how easy
Well, I
it is
feel
to
like
get
they've
in
watched
strike?
you, and we'll get back to that in just a
The
second.
game ain't over. It's not over. Just hold the ball every time we come down. We don't need a shot. Let them foul us, and then swing it around and get a wide open jump shot, end it out. All right, no more attacking, none of that stuff. Let's go, 5 on 3, 1, 2, 3. Come on. Yeah.
Coach, to your point, one of the teams that's been
just keep
emerging
your
is
feet
the
moving
Lava.
with it.
The
What's
team you
happening
saw
is that I
last
think
night, they got their first 2 wins of the season last week. They were counted out. Nobody thought of anything of them, but now all of a sudden, they're in the picture.
Absolutely. They had some untimely injuries, and now all of a sudden you get all those guys back, and they're clicking, and Josh Carlson, their head coach, they're running a new, simpler offense, and it seems to be working for them, no doubt.
Being healthy is key, especially at the end of the season.
Under 30 seconds to play here in this main event. The Slashers, you heard their head coach, Stanley Fletcher Jr. said, just hold the ball. We got this one wrapped up. Oh, Tarshan said, no, I want to still shoot it.
15 seconds.
Scott takes a peek at the clock. He'll put it up just to beat the shot clock. 2 seconds, 1 second. And the Slashers, a huge main event win, 57-32 over the Buzzsaw. Ton of playoff implications on the line. The Slashers now with this win have a chance to wrap up second place and that huge bye into the semifinals. Coach, these final 2 days of the regular season, tomorrow and Sunday, it's going to be phenomenal.
It is. It's going to be such exciting slam ball, and I'm so glad they did it this way. And you've got an investment in every single game right down until the last minute of the last game.
Amir Smith for the Slashers is standing by with Sean Inches Jackson.
Amir, wonderful game, man. You guys still trying to make that race for that second seed, man.
It's not over yet.
How do you feel?
Blessed, man. You know, happy to have come out here and even with the lack of some of our players, still able to give a good performance, myself and all my teammates, and pull out 2 great victories.
Wonderful, man. Hey, I know your dad.
Yes, sir.
Your background, man. Semi-professional basketball,
Correct.
overseas, professional, you know. Tell me more about yourself.
You know, like you said, I played overseas for 3 years. I'm still currently looking to continue that route, but, you know, right now I'm here at SlamBall enjoying myself. So, you know, just enjoying the time.
Hey, what's the difference between slam ball and basketball?
A whole lot more than you think, man. The physicality, but also the fun, you know. They both have that competitiveness, but it's just, you know, jumping around on these trampolines like a kid, it's fun. So, you know, like I said, once again, blessed to be here. I'm just along for the ride, you know.
Amir, great game, man.
Thank you very much.
Send it back to you.
All right, Inches, appreciate that. We put a bow on tonight. The Slashers get 2 huge wins. They came into the night in 4th place. With 2 wins, they're now 7-5. They are in 3rd place, just a half game behind the Buzzsaw. 2 more days left in the regular season. It all is going to come down to the final night on Sunday. For my partners, John Dornbach, Brendan Kirsch, I'm John Shrimpin saying so long from Vegas. It's the Slashers getting the main event win. Don't forget, more SlamBall back tomorrow night here on ESPN+.